Hi everyone, I just want to show you something. Okay, if you look at the screen, you'll see there is a no SIM. Then you've got the Wi-Fi, and to the left you've got a little dial-y thing going and doing a little rotation. Why? Because the people who are child eaters and blood drinkers and torture little children so that they can take the blood from the children and drink it to look younger, those people who are also your neighborhood watch killers and organizers of this operation have set up spoofing Wi-Fi's and spoofing Bluetooth devices all in your home and all around your house, so that your phone connects through the network to your SIM card. Even if you haven't got the SIM card inside, they're registered on a different iCloud account that they've created for you. Your phone is shadowing another phone. So everything you do isn't really what you're doing because it's happening on another device. And this symbol here is its own network, providing its own network. That's what that is. It means that your phone is communicating with the child eaters, the blood drinkers, the psychopaths, the people who chop up little children, do hunting parties, and harass and stalk the torture real children of God. Those people have set up their little things around your home so that you are watched and followed, monitored, that they take over your numbers. They take over the telephone number through eSIM and through Apple iPhones. Who, let's be honest, Apple created phones so that they can actually hunt down pretty little children and put them into the trafficking of the pedophiles and all of that. That's why Apple created iPhones. They don't have your security in mind at all, because if they did, they'd have a way for you to secure your messages so that someone couldn't steal them through iMessage or logging in. So even if I don't log in with my number, the child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths that have access to everything in my house, they can log in to my number. They can register my number because they've got control of my number through the network, and then create an iCloud and then get all my messages, even if I'm not using iMessage. They are. And then they synchronize everything to that. And if they're in your iCloud account and you've got a number in there, and the SIM card is not in the phone and it's in, a pouch, that doesn't matter, because they go online, they get the SSID, and they do a clone version of it. Go online through the network and connect your phone to the telephone network. So if you found that your internet is really slow, it's because you're not really connected to your internet. You're connecting through the dark web of child eaters, blood drinkers, psychopaths. These are people who hunt children down, hunt people down, do home invasions, rape innocent people, clone your phone, clone your SIM card, and do everything remotely through the network. I do understand how this all operates, by the way. And for me, I am very frustrated because I think it's very unsafe. Apple iPhone, who have created these phones, have done so they can watch you, listen to you, torture you, cook you alive, synchronize everything to Siri and everything. I believe that Apple are murderers. Apple, creators of Apple phones are murderers, and they are committing genocide against innocent people. Everybody in the world has this happen to them through the Apple phones, okay? It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a real human being, then Apple have created these devices so that they can hunt you, follow you, watch you, sniff your ass, basically. know your blood type. They want to know everything about you. That's why you've got maps, weather, measure, clock. You've got recipes. Recipes is not recipes like you would normally imagine. These are recipes for scrambling your fucking brain with new memories, because they plan on doing a memory wipe on you, okay? That's what Apple phones are created for, to steal your mind and steal your consciousness. The sooner you wake up to the fact that everything is inverted and the wrong way around, the better. Get rid of your TVs and Apple phones. You need to make sure that your cameras are covered, okay? Because they do emit like a flashing, which normally makes people twirl and die. And this is Apple killing people. It's an Apple phone, right? Apple need to be held accountable. But because they're a corporation, no one can hold them accountable. Okay? So, like I say, the reason they've created phones is so that psychopaths, pedophiles, and sick individuals can get into your device in this way. They can get into your iCloud account, and if they can't get into the number that's associated with it, what they'll do is they'll just tap, double tap, and do a tap hack, and then your phone will think it's another phone, and then basically they'll get into the iCloud and they'll change the number to one they do have access to. I've actually witnessed it happening as it was happening. And then they'll get into your iCloud account and they'll synchronize all sorts of things within it. They'll get people to send messages to you and all the other bits and pieces through WhatsApp. Honestly, Apple are murderers. Yeah, they really are. They're child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths. Apple. Designers of Apple iPhones. Designers of Google phones are child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths. Dangerous, need to be put in jail. This is a giant psychopath operation to steal your consciousness and your mind, to torture you. Every disease, every illness is all linked to your phone. Yeah. If you've got a headache or anything, take your SIM card out, put your phone in a Faraday cage and your headache will go away. I've got evidence of this. I'm not making it up. All right? And everything you do is recorded on your phone. Every conversation, every single thing, right? And then when they come across someone that's very interesting, like a little pretty girl, then they will actually cook their vaginas and their willies and their bums, make their hearts race, make them get headaches, make them get ringing in their ears. They'll do home invasions. They'll come in the middle of the night. Doesn't matter who you are. Everybody is accessible through the Apple phones, which were created for this purpose. All right? And you need to listen. Everything you've been taught is a lie. Alexa has started to not listen to us. They're building all the data centers and the data farms. Would you like to know why? Would you like to know why? So that they can farm your mind and put it in the metaverse. The data centers are to bring the demonic realm into this realm. You need to wake up. Your Apple iPhone is trying to steal your mind and your consciousness. It does a brain scan. A brain scan. It also sends frequencies and emits light to control your mind. You can shut a dog up with a certain frequency. Do you know that? Yeah. And you can also stop cats from coming in a garden with frequencies. You can clean jewelry with frequencies. And you can cook someone with the microwave communication that we have in place at the moment, where microwave lights are dangerous in a microwave. The only thing that stops it being dangerous is a box, but it doesn't look like anything different to a normal light. You wouldn't know that that was a microwave light if it was pointed at you. And this is what's happening with the 5G and the lights, because they are Wi-Fi, they are lights, and they are also sonic vibrations to confuse your mind. You emit a certain frequency in your brain as it rests. And then they are jamming it by sending millions and millions of signals through to your brain, all coordinated by Apple. Designers of Apple are tracking you, watching you, following you through maps, weather, translate, all of these apps. iTunes. Can we track you? Can we watch you? Can you sign in? Can you prove you're human? Can you spend 15 minutes proving you're human while we hack you? Is that okay? Your telephone number, your phone number doesn't work. It says the phone number is not recognized when people phone you. That's because the child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths who run the neighborhood watch killing system, and it is a killing system, a hunt down of real people who are telling the truth, they have decided to home in on you all through your data, all through you using your network. And it doesn't matter if you're not using your SIM card. Like I said, if you are a targeted individual and you're wondering why it's taking an hour on 500 megabytes speed Wi-Fi to upload a 10 or maybe an hour video, it should take 5 seconds. It's because you're not really connected to your Wi-Fi. You're connected to the dark web where they torture children. They eat people. This is where the farm of aborted fetuses are tortured for the dark web, for the world leaders, through Apple iPhone. Yeah, you're connected to that same thing. The minute they went on to 5G, the dark web became accessible to you, and you are accessible to them. Anyone can get into your phone from the dark web, and they do things on there that are so sick and so evil. But now they've got access to your devices because there's no security on Apple phones or Google phones. Okay, so you should know that this is a dangerous fucking world right now. And if you've got a child, I wouldn't give them a phone. It's that simple. It might steal your child's fucking mind. I'm serious. If you want to have a phone, get an old-fashioned phone for that child. Right? And social media, be careful of it. Because they hack you. They embed an image into the back of all the apps. They rewrite and re-encode all your videos with images so you can rewrite your brain through the interface of your phone. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not making it up. This is serious. Already a lot of people have been taken over. If you have a phone, you need to cover the cameras. You need to cover it with some tape. Please listen to me. Okay, if you want to keep your consciousness and you don't want your mind wiped, the government have told you this is accessible world information, right? The World Economic Forum have told you that soon you'll have to pay for intelligence because you're going to have a brain capacity of a feline. They are going to do a Happy Days memory wipe on everybody through the Wi-Fi, through the Bluetooth, through the lights. And they are making us all unwell through all the same technology, with all the frequencies. Okay? All the diseases called by parasites, which are nano. You need to listen. We haven't got much time. We need to take down this system before it takes us down. It's that simple. Okay? I'm, for one, I'm very tired of it. I really am. This is a world level event and it's happening at a world level. They have told you that's what they're going to do. Okay? And they're doing a culling operation down to 500 million right now. Right now. And if you've got little children and a family, you need to protect them from this culling exercise they are doing right now. Spraying you like bugs, grinding up all the people, putting them in the fertilizer. There's no new graveyards. I'm not joking. This is serious and we're eating people. All right. Wake up. It's Ayesha from godfm. Take care.